What's up, guys? Today I'm filming a little vlog. I mean, we're not shocked. I always have to say that because that's basically what I'm known for. If you're new, subscribe, like this video, comment, check out my other videos if you haven't already. Check out my shorts because I've been trying to post a lot of shorts lately. Check out my socials if you're not keeping up with them. You're missing out. Everything's linked down below. Turn your post notifications. Check out my podcast, link down below. Also my Etsy. Make sure you grab some stuff. Agenda. I'm supposed to be like, I've been putting away my clothes, but I also realized that I'm running out of hangers again. And I just bought hangers like months ago. Crazy behavior. But I only bought like one pack of it and I was like, this is insane. And I have like several sweaters now that don't have a hanger. 1 p.m. right now, and normally I don't really vlog this late. I mean, lately, like my past Vlogmas videos, I've been filming really late at night. Like literally, I just got so tired from like this, like coming back from school, that I just was like, oh my god, I have to film something. And sometimes it was kind of cool to film that late at night, and then sometimes I was like, oh my god, I'm so tired. But it was my fault. All I can blame is myself for that. I want to check out my grade for my final because it's been a few days. I don't know if it's up though, but I want to check because I feel like it's only 6 questions. Like, it should not take that long to grade, right? I did not study Bloom's taxonomy, so I was like, that was the only thing that I did not study. Everything else I was studying down to a T, so it was coming out of me like diarrhea. To hold it because I don't like that angle over there. So we're gonna check right now. I have to sign in twice, which is really annoying. So, and my password's really long for my school because I had to change it a couple months ago. Is this it? Oh, I think this is my grade. No way. Look at this together. So this thing is so stupid. Like, I hate using Blackboard. So my final grade is 92%, so I still withheld an A. I still had an A in my class. So 12, 11, 23, I got a 95 on my final. Even though I told you guys that like I didn't do good on one question, I still was like, I better get an A because I've been keeping up a good grade in this class this whole semester. I still did it. I crammed studying kind of low-key last minute, but I still did it. So yeah, I knew that I was gonna get a good grade. Not to sound cocky or anything, but I'm also a Leo, so I could stop thinking about it now because I'm just like, she should not be taking this long to be grading it, because sometimes she takes like a million years to grade shit, and I'm just like, our homework has 4 questions. Why is she taking so long? I have to tell you guys, yesterday was kind of crazy because when I woke up yesterday, it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. I was gonna go in the bathroom. I busted my ass. I fell off my bed. Like, I was getting up from my bed and I fell off of it. And I'm glad that no guinea pigs was under me because I would have felt guilty for that. But I was like literally asleep because I do shit in my sleep, okay? I have another story time for that. But yeah, I busted my ass getting out of bed, trying to go to the bathroom, and my mouth was like open the whole time. I was like, and I just like froze because I was just like, no, that didn't just fucking happen. No, that didn't just happen. And then I was like, that just woke me up, and now I can't go back to bed because I busted my ass and it woke me up. It startled me, but it was just so freaking weird. There was this one time where we couldn't figure out who turned on the heating lamp for Hennessy. I was like, I don't recall ever turning it on today. And my mom was like, I didn't do it, because I was just trying to figure out who the fuck did it. And she's like, it must have been you because like you're the only one that turns it on, really. And I must have did it in my sleep because I think I would come out at 6 in the morning in my sleep. Like, my brain is still asleep, but I was doing shit in my sleep. And like, I turned it on and I think I just went back to bed. Because sometimes there were times where I would wake up at 6 in the morning to go to the bathroom. And then after I went to the bathroom, I would turn on his light. But the thing is, like, I don't know if we're supposed to be still keeping the heating lamp on because he's technically brewmating right now. Like, that's why you guys haven't been seeing him that much in anything, because he's been brewmating. Brewmating means hibernating, basically. Kind of crazy. He's just been sleeping and chilling. I still check up on him but I've been trying not to annoy him because, you know, I feel like bad that we're kind of like disturbing the process. But we got him at the end of the year and we were freaking out because we were like, oh my god, he's not eating, oh my god, he's not doing anything, he just keeps sleeping. And we were like freaking out, and then we did some research and they're supposed to be doing that, and apparently they're supposed to be only eating once a week because their bodies take a while to digest things. When I saw him poop, I was geeked because I was like, I thought I would never see it. But I do miss having him out. Like, I do miss having him out with the dogs. Like, it's weird, but like, he loves being with the dogs. I did 2 shorts yesterday and 2 of them almost got like 2,000 views. The other one I posted was like not doing very well, and it's kind of crazy because that's the one I was most proud of, and it's always like that. Whenever I'm really super proud of a video, it doesn't do the best. I get super mad about that, but I try not to be. But like, it's also annoying. It's a cute video. It's basically about like stereotypes about hippies, and like, I'm actually talking in it, which I don't really do a lot. Sometimes I want to post my reels on Instagram, but I get embarrassed every time I post on Instagram now, and that's why there's so many gaps in between of me posting. I only really post like stories because I get embarrassed. And the reason for that being, I guess, I mean, I talked about it to my mom before, and she's like, maybe because like, you know, everyone that follows you there, because it's like literally people that grew up with me, either elementary school, I went to high school with them, or I've gone on dates with these people, or they grew up watching me on social media. It's basically just a slew of those type of people on the page that I'm always on. That, you know, it's just, that's the thing. I just get way too embarrassed about it, and I just don't know why, because like, it shouldn't be embarrassing, you know? It should be cool to do that, but it's just not, it's not fun to post on Instagram anyways. Like, I just don't really get the hype over it. So there's only like 5 people on my like page that post consistently. Today was Storm. So yesterday was crazy because I woke up and I felt like something was missing in the house. I couldn't find Storm anywhere. She is like kind of easy to overlook because she's like all black. Well, she's not really black. She's like a chocolate brown color. So she kind of like hides under, well, not hides, but she sleeps under the covers a lot of times. So like, you have to like lift these big ass blankets in my brother's room to look for her sometimes. And then sometimes she's also sleeping next to Hennessy's cage because she likes doing that. The 2 spots she's mostly in. So I was looking, and it was like breakfast time for the dogs, and I'm like, where's Storm? And my mom was like, what do you mean where's Storm? She's working, she's about to go on her break. And she's like, what do you mean where's Storm? And I'm like, I can't find Storm. And she's like, what? So she's calling my brother, and she's like, no, first she comes out, she starts yelling out for Storm. Wolf is crying because she's like, what is going on? My mom runs out the door and she's like, Storm! Storm! And no answer, nothing. So she calls my brother and she's like, where's Storm? And she's like, oh, well, I can't do his deep voice, but he's like, oh, we went to Banfield and she got her vaccinations and she got her nails clipped. That's the closest I can do. And so we were like, bro, why didn't you tell us? Because we couldn't find her. He said because we were asleep, and that's why he didn't say it. But still, he said he's gonna tell us when he's taking her the next time. But it gave us literally a heart attack because, one, she doesn't run away, especially from us. She doesn't run away because she's so clingy, and she's so like, she is very like well behaved when I take her on walks. She stays pretty much right next to me, so even if I do off leash shit, she just will stand right next to me. So she's very different than Paz. Very different than Paz. But it freaked me the fuck out. Who starts their morning like that? Because all day Taj and her were gone, and it was so effing weird to have her gone, because even though she's annoying as hell, it's weird. It was weird not having her, but also I was breathing a lot better because she wasn't here. And she gives me a lot of allergies. Like today, I was trying to eat something and I found her hair in my food. How the fuck did that get in there? We're thinking about taking Paz to the Banfield to get his nails clipped because the last few times of us taking him to the groomers that is really close to my house, it's been like hell, because I've noticed that they keep saying that he's feisty. Okay, yeah, he's feisty, but you guys are trained to deal with these type of dogs, and he's not always feisty. It's just when he's uncomfortable, he will get mad. But I've noticed that his nails wouldn't be clipped. It's all in the bundle. Wash him, bathe him, wash him, shave him, clip his nails. That is in the bundle, and it's like supposed to be like $50. And I'm over here tipping for nothing. The only thing I would notice is the hair is shaved down, but his nails would still be long as fuck. And I'm just like, okay, well, you know, at first I was okay with going because I was getting free shit because the dude had a crush on me. So I was like, oh, this is like perfectly fine. Like the last time I went, I was getting free shit, so I was just like holy Gucci with that. I'm paying for. What are we paying for if you're not doing your job? Mostly I want him to go over there to get his nails clipped. The last time I was like, oh, you guys need to clean his ear because the vet told me to come over here for you guys to clean his ear. They said that they did it, but he still was shaking his ears. I just feel like they stared at him, kept him hostage for like 2 hours, and was charging me. Because it's just weird. I just feel like we're wasting money. I've noticed it the last few times. Not every time, but the last few times, I just feel like they haven't been trying. I was watching 90 Day Fiancé, the reunion, yesterday, the other way. Like part 2 was so boring. So effing boring. I just could not keep my eyes open for it. It was just so boring. Like sometimes I just like going there for the tea and see what the next season's gonna be like, because they throw out 90 Day Fiancé shows like it's like freaking crack. Like Muhammad and Danielle, like those were like the good seasons, okay? And Darcy and like freaking not Tom, Jesse, like those were like the good seasons, right? But ever since after that, it started feeling like it was more about clout, you know, especially with like Sophie and her man Rob. Like it just felt like they only came on the show for clout, because they only came together because they fetishize mixed people. They're both, I guess, mixed, so they like, oh, you know, I want mixed babies, but you guys both look fucking weird. Let's be fucking for real. I've seen some cute mixed people, but Rob looks like a fucking gerbil, like a deranged gerbil, not like a gerbil, but like a deranged one. So I don't really see the hype around it. Like they literally can't stand each other, but they're still letting this shit run through it. Like the stories are redundant, and the stuff you just know from the first episode, and when they're talking about the story, it's not going to end well. But you're here for the ride, you're here for the tea, but it's boring. It's not catching my eye as much anymore, because I started watching 90 Day Fiancé when I moved, and like it's just been like kind of downhill the last few years. It's just they care about quantity over quality all the time. Like they just want to spew out so many shows at once and not really care about the quality of the show. Like they're gonna have a new season of The Single Life in February, I believe, or January, I can't remember. I think it was February. But I get my news from like TikTok, from like shows that I watch, because they'll talk about it and pretty much talk about all the spoilers, but I wouldn't really like play it. I would just know that there's like a new episode. But everyone was disappointed by the last episode of Baddies East. Everyone has been talking about it on TikTok. Well, not everyone, but like I'm noticing a handful of people complaining about it, and that's very valid to why they're complaining about it. Everyone contradicts themselves. It's so annoying. Like I still will never understand why Will Vicky was in that season. Houses. Let's talk about the houses on Baddies East and all the Baddies seasons. They look cheap. They look cheap. And that's coming from someone that has a 200,000 house. And they look cheap. And not like the good cheap. More like it's giving plantation house. There's like favoritism, and the fact that they keep separating the people. Like she has her favorites in one house, and the other ones you could tell that she doesn't fuck with them. That I don't understand. But she keeps doing it every season. Do Airbnbs basically, and I'm just like, And then the bunk beds with big ass people, be for real. Why do you have a bunk bed for Rolly? She is like 300 pounds. Not to be rude or anything, but let's address the elephant in the room. She's thickums. Let's address it. Why is there a bunk bed? I had it for like the big bitches, and I'm just like, and there's like this thing right now where Natalie was trying to go have like a brunch with the baddies at this place, and the establishment was like, yo, we don't want you at our establishment because of what you guys represent. Now she's viral because, well, on Twitter, I saw it on Twitter, because she's trying to make it a race issue. Nothing to do with race, baby. It had nothing to do with race. Nothing to do with race. They just saw how ghetto you were and how you moved, and that's why they didn't want you at your establishment. They throw shit, they break shit at every establishment they're at, and I'm pretty sure they're not paying for the damages. I'm pretty sure they're not getting fined. They just leave it there. So who wants to deal with that, honestly? So she's on live, not on live, she's like posting stories about how they're racist and stuff. We're gonna be playing Uno Stacko right now, so that's what I'm vlogging. Wolf, do you want to show yourself?
Don't show yourself in the camera. You're in the witness protection. What the fuck?
He's like, no, I'm not. His curls are out though. Do you see him? So, for the instructions, it says your opponent pulled a blue 3. Take any blue or any number 3 from the stack and place it at the top. And then it says to be careful.
Start with blue?
You don't have to. I think it just doesn't.
Okay. So,
who wants
to go first?
You.
I'm cheating already. Start over.
Oh, we got that in 4K. You saw that, right?
I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay, what is that? Wild? So, what color then? Don't you choose the color?
A wild, okay. Green.
What the hell?
Is that?
Draw 2? Is that for you or me?
I think it's for you.
Girl, look at him. Ow. I'm scared.
Oh, she's already fucking it up for the family.
She is.
My only daughter.
Oh! I still have to get another one? No, I don't want that one. This one.
Oh, fuck.
Were you looking at that one?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was good.
Yeah.
So now we're blue, right?
Yeah. Oh, you, bro. Oh, you cheated.
I don't want to yank it out.
No, you can't use that for leverage. I already called myself out.
Okay, fine. It's already out. Okay, if this part just falls,
It's
I still lose?
Yeah.
You keep moving the table.
No, I'm not. Here.
You totally are.
Hands free.
Oh my god, no.
Y'all see my hands, right? You're doing it again. Dang, she's went in all mad aggressive, you guys. Like, no, I saw you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Bro. What was that? Wait, does that mean I have to do 2?
Yeah, I did it the last time, but I just showed it because it looked easy to take out.
We're starting off kind of rough.
Yeah, it fell before I could get the second one.
Oh shit, I committed already.
Is that at the bottom?
It was hanging out, so I just assumed.
Oh no, that's not good. What about that weight?
It is shifting. Oh my god.
Slowly but surely.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I think you got it.
No, I don't indulge. It's this booty part.
I don't like that. You're moving it more.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You can do it. Yeah, it's gonna come out. Okay, so we're gonna be making sugar cookies right now. We found out that we have all the ingredients for it. And here they are. Right here. That's what we're gonna be eating. It's gonna be like the Betty Crocker one according to this article.
We love Betty. She has a breast cancer book and I like use it forever.
Yeah, she has a bunch of cookbooks up here in this cabinet